Hey guys, so in today's video we are going to be testing out some new products that I just picked up from the drugstore. So if you want to see how everything turned out, then just keep watching. So, I don't have a new primer, so I'm just going to go in with the Maybelline Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser. Put that all over. Then for foundation, don't have a new foundation either, but I am going to go in with the Maybelline Fit Me foundation in Matte and Poreless in the shade 220. And just put that all over. Just gonna dab that in with my beauty blender. Now for concealer, I'm going to take the Dark Circle Corrector by NYX in Fair. I'm just going to cancel out the darkness of my under eyes because they are kind of bad today. And then over that, I will be going in with my Maybelline Age Run Concealer. And I'm just going to highlight under my eyes today. Nothing dramatic. So I'm just going to bake using the e.l.f. translucent powder. Next we're going to try out this Brow Definer by L'Oreal. It has a small little tip. It kind of looks like the ABH one. It's less spoolie. So let's see how this works. So the formula on this is really creamy, which I like. Some brow products can be really stiff. And I love how fine the tip is so that you can really make that precise brow arch. Now I did get the color brunette, so it might be a little bit too light for me, but it's looking really nice. I love how dark it's making my eyebrows. I like a nice dark eyebrow. Oh, that's how my brows came out. They came out really nice. They look really natural. So next we're going to move on to our eyes, and I'm going to be going in with this Comfort Zone palette that everyone raves about. I just picked this up the other day when they had their 40% off sale, and I can't wait to dabble into it. So I'm just gonna apply my lips real quick. Using this large eyeshadow brush by Wet n Wild, I'm going to take this shade right here, and I'm just going to put it all over my lid. So it looks very pigmented. Now that we have that all over our lid, I'm going to go in with this crease shade that's right under it, and I'm just going to be putting that in my crease. And I'm not going to do anything too dramatic today. I just want to do a very simple look. And I'm really liking the pigmentation on these. For only being now, what is $5? These are really nice eyeshadows. Taking this brow bone shade and just placing that on my brow bone. Now these shadows are a little powdery. Like when I just picked up that one, the whole thing kind of smudged. But they're super pigmented, as you can tell. Oh my god. Now I'm gonna go back into that crease shade and just place a little bit more just to kind of diffuse that highlight that we just put on our brow bone, because it's super pigmented. But I'm really loving these shadows. Next, I am super excited to be trying out this L'Oreal eyeshadow in Amber Rush, if my camera would focus on it. And this is what it looks like. Really nice copper shade. I hear everyone talking about this, so I picked it up. I'm just going to be putting that on my finger because I feel like with foiled eyeshadows, this is the best way to apply them. And I'm just packing that all over my lid. Such a beautiful color. The pigmentation on this is crazy. Like, these eyeshadows are a little bit on the expensive side of the drugstore, coming in at $9.99 each. Now I'm just going to be taking the crease shade once again and just blending that all out. So taking this angled brush, I'm going to be going back into the palette and taking this definer shade and just placing that on my lower lash line. First I'm just going to wipe off my bake, even though it kind of already sank into my skin. I really love it because, as you can tell, I haven't creased or anything, and it's just a really nice, inexpensive translucent powder. So I want to go pretty close to my waterline with this shade and then smoke it out. Then I'm just going to smoke it out with this little flat top brush. So I don't want to put on flosses today, so I'm just going to be going in with the Power Lash Mascara that I've been loving. I received this in my July Ipsy bag. I love the Better Than Sex mascara, but the only thing I hate is when throughout the day you'll start to like smudge under your eyes, and like since my lashes touch my like right under my eyebrows, it'll start to smudge over there too. So if I'm getting ready in the morning, I'll try and use a different mascara, because I know by the end of the day it'll be all rubbed off. So now I'm going to contour using the Dulce de Leche Duo, and I haven't used this yet, and I'm excited to try it out, especially to try out this side, not very much this side because it's not as yellow, but the contour shade looks very nice. It's a very cool contour color, so I'm excited. It's very pigmented, just like the other one. So you can see it's very subtle, but it's buildable. As you can see, it's very pigmented, and it blends out beautifully to give you a nice, really chiseled look. And I always contour my forehead. That's just something I always do. And I usually just go like this and put some on the nose. Nothing too dramatic. I'm going to go in with the Butter Bronzer by Physicians Formula. And this is one of my holy grail bronzers. I really love the formula, the smell. Oh my God. I know some people hate the smell of this, but I personally love it. And I love how this gives you such a natural sun-kissed bronze. Nothing too dramatic. The color is very nice. This is in the shade Light Bronze. The Apricot in the Middle blush. And just blushing my cheeks up. Very neutral today. And then for highlight, this is my favorite part. This is the part that I've been looking forward to. This is the Loose Pigment by Jessie's Girl in the shade Sparkle Gold, and it kind of reminds me of the Artist Couture loose highlighting powders that Nikki raves about. So I was super excited to try this just because it is only $5. So let's see how this applies. It is a really loose pigment that I'm like worried is gonna spill everywhere. hopefully it doesn't. And then just taking this little fan brush, I'm just gonna dust off a little. And then this is such a nice highlight. Oh my god. Do you see that? Oh my god. I definitely want to pick up more of these. They have like a ton of colors, from like rose gold to nice diamond. They have greens, they have purples. They have a bunch of colors. Maybe I went overboard, but I definitely recommend these powders. I was hesitant at first because when I was applying the first coat, it kind of just blended away. But now, once I take a picture and I do the thumbnail, you guys will see it'll look way better. But the highlight is real. I love the golden shade. I feel like a golden goddess right now. And then for lips, I am trying out the new, these are limited edition from Wet n Wild. If I could find the others, that would be great. So these are the limited edition lip glosses from Wet n Wild. They're from the Color Icon edition, and they say pop on them. So I think either this guy or the maybe baby pink. What do you think? Or even this one. I don't know. I think I'm definitely feeling this guy. So I did put on some chapstick before the video started. So this is what the wand looks like. It's really big, which is really nice because it'll coat your whole lip in one swoop. Super pigmented. I love the glossy lips with this look. And these were only $2 each. They are limited edition, so definitely check them out. I think I saw them in Walgreens and in Rite Aid, so and they're not like sticky. They're very creamy. They kind of have like a weird taste, but nothing like overwhelming. I definitely love how this look came out. I did pick up this illuminating palette by Wet n Wild too, but I haven't tried it out yet. Let's watch it real quick. So this is the pigmentation on them. Really nice. So that was it for testing out new products. Thanks for taking the time and watching this. If you guys like it, then give it a thumbs up and subscribe. I really love the way this makeup look came out, and super affordable. Like I said, the eyeshadow from L'Oreal, kind of expensive for a drugstore one, but if you love foiled eyeshadows, I definitely recommend it. I do have the shade Latte, which I love too. So make sure you guys follow me on my Snapchat. I just made one. It is Born on Mars with 3 S's. And my Instagram, which is Born on Mars, just like it's spelled here. And thank you guys so much for all the love you guys show me and all the likes and all my subscribers that I have. I do want to do a giveaway once I hit 1,000. That'll be like my little milestone. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!